Hey guys, so today in the C2 video, what we're going to be doing, I actually don't need to search it up because I'm like right by the area, just in the north. I was just chilling on Antelope Island in Utah. What we're going to be doing, I have a really simple topic for today, as always. My topics, well, like, it kind of depends. My videos will turn out really great, like the Snowdonia one, and my topics and content will be pretty much just like this. I was gonna say pretty much boring, but it's like not to just hate everything on myself. Now, it is pretty obvious to see on a physical map if you look at Utah. Utah, this is basically the outline of it. Well, so I always talk about Utah because it's my state. I'll probably include Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico, and I think I just realized something. Kind of by that Four Corners area where they meet up is where the desert truly is. It's kind of cool. So, if you remember on like one of my first ever videos of Google Earth VR, I kind of explained what these green patches were and how southern Utah really isn't just desert. And it's like, well, just in general, looking at a map of Utah, it basically looks all desert. But then the more you learn about how cities, mountains, and then the little green patches appear, this is when you find out this. So I pretty much have already taught this topic, but I'm just going to teach it fully again, I guess, to change your mind when looking at a physical map next time of anywhere, really. And another big example of this could be Africa, but sorry, head scratch. But yeah, so one of my first lessons explained is, sorry, I really need to itch my eyes. Okay, sorry. I really apologize for that now. But kind of forgot where I was at. So, yeah, this really, based off these lessons, would change the way you see a physical map, pretty much. You won't imagine all of this area as desert, and you just imagine close up green patches like this, and then like seeing, for example, I think I looked at Arizona for the green patches, but basically, hold on, I could also go to Nevada. No, Nevada is also a big example, but green patches will just be things like this. They're just high elevation and this. So really, based off of what I taught, will change your mind about how you see a physical map. And it's like, really, all this isn't desert either. It's just kind of dry. Not really desert, just a lack of trees. And then that's when you notice this is really the red rock areas. And I wonder, I forgot what it's called. I feel like it'll come to my mind again, but it's in Utah, but it's like, hold on. So we're just strolling through. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised there's not been much pictures in here. This is, yeah, okay. Can't, somehow it doesn't come to my mind, the name. It's like a valley. Okay. And then there's some rivers like this too throughout, but this is really what the desert truly looks like throughout the Southwest. Wait, there was a picture available. Hold on. Whatever. So, Monument Valley. How did I forget? Okay, Monument Valley is probably the biggest picture that comes to your mind when you just think about southern Utah. But really, it should be more addressed as southeastern Utah. Southeastern Utah is truly the place. And it's also what appears in Arizona. Pretty much people always imagine it as the entirety of Arizona. See, there's Grand Canyon National Park. Now, sorry, that's the last time I'll do a head scratch. But okay, yeah, see these on top. So also too, this is what you expect in the deserts of the Southwest. Like small bushes and stuff. Rivers. Oh wait, I think I remember this. This was the dam, the Glen Canyon Dam. Okay. Oh, yeah. So this is truly what to put in your mind. Sorry, I'm repeating. Whoa, wait. Antelope Island? They stole the name off the original in Utah. Okay, no, I don't. Yeah, this is truly, I guess now this should change how you see a physical map. So this is like trees, still a bit dry, but trees. I mean, there's some still in the green patches, like the green patches in Arizona still have desert under the trees. But still, where you truly see the desert with like red rock and just full on only sand is here. I don't know exactly where Monument Valley is. I think it's on the Utah Arizona border. But I mean, physical things like this pretty much show everything accurately, just a very blurry sculpture, especially houses in cities. So, this is what to expect. And also, I want to see if I'm at a point like this. Yeah, you can tell. So, I know pretty much nobody looks this close at things, but just look at these green patches closely and you'll realize they're mountains. And now, yes, I'm getting way too close, but this pretty much would change how you'd see a physical map and interpret the places. So, really, just the all sand like this. Well, not just southeastern Utah, there's still plenty of areas, especially in the St. George area, but it's really just here that nobody lives, especially in southwestern Utah. There's big cities like St. George and Cedar City, and it's a thriving place with not as much desert as this. These places, the big cities alone would just be like Blanding or still like it's so difficult to think because then there's cities with like less than 1,000 people like Big Water and I think Bluff as well. I think like Blanding's the only actual big thriving city in this area. And yes, I know I said I was going to connect other states, but then there's like Page, Arizona. I don't know the population of that, but it's more by the Utah border. What the heck is this? It's more by the Utah border. And also too, this area of Colorado is just so empty. However, this is not the emptiest area of Utah, I'm pretty sure. It would be Daggett County by the Wyoming border. Okay, let's go. And wait, actually, this is still Utah. Oh, yeah, Moab. Yeah, Moab's a big city. But then, from what you could tell on the physical map, keep it pointed, it's actually within this area. So, yeah, that's when it's difficult to see on the map. But then, let's just take a look at Moab, since there's guaranteed to be pictures within. Let's look around. Yep, it's pretty much as dry as those areas can be. So, yeah, this is here. Now, this does still look a lot like St. George, but I feel like it's just way more sandy in the surroundings at the bottom of these hills. I feel like, yeah, it's just way more sandy at the bottom of the hills. We can't really see the surroundings. It's pretty difficult here, but yeah. Oh, wait. Now this was what I was wanting to see. Monument Valley isn't really like this, but keep in mind the spikes, everything. Actually, well, Moab's right by Arches National Park. I forgot if it's north or south. Oh, and you could get a full view of Moab and also the surroundings from here. Okay, this picture is going to help me so much. Also, look at this. I love the tiny bushes on these. So, okay, the tiny bushes are the red rock formations. And look, all around you is red rock, but also there's actually some green. Now, St. George is actually like this, so this kind of actually, I proved to myself a lot now that it's really just the same as St. George, except it goes further. So this is actually what I've learned myself. So I guess this is the same as St. George, but just the red rock stuff goes on and on. And also, too, there's not, because this is not as much as a thriving city as St. George or Cedar City. Actually, I don't know how big of a city Moab is, but all I know is like the St. George and Cedar City area is thriving. And also, too, there's more of the green patches. I feel like there's less of the green patches here in this true southwest and full of sand area. And also, we're just more in a green patch area. But still, I keep forgetting there's no connection photos nearby. Um, but yeah, we were kind of. So I guess the trees mean a lot, but it's just. Yeah, this. And then from what I could tell in the photos too, the mountains were pretty snowy, but it's really the mountains and their high elevation. And it actually gets pretty green here, but other than that, it's kind of these areas. Now, one more thing I want to look at to really see the theory is the brightest area. I would say it would be like right here. Yeah, Rock Point. Let's just look at the brightest area. Okay. Just dots in the sand. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Really? People would picture. Oh, wait. Is this Monument Valley? I think it might be. It just says San Juan. Yeah, okay. I think this is Monument Valley. I'm in the rocks of Monument Valley. This is cool. Yeah, this. Okay, this looks so much like Monument Valley. This for sure is. Okay. Wait. I just wish it said Monument Valley on that because it's a big place. This. Wait. Okay. This is how people view Utah, pretty much. All of southern Utah, at least. And that's what I meant by are the stereotypes true? Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Monument Valley. So, okay, gotta remember, brightest area. Now, I just say really with the thriving cities, but also green patches. It's still dry, I feel like, in this area. But it's like, there's still the green patches in the thriving cities. Sorry this video was so, like, rushed and stuff, and I kept repeating the same stuff and just learning stuff. I feel like a teaching geography video is both teaching geography and exploring curiosities at the same time. But this actually kind of felt like more of a. This felt more like a teaching geography video. How long is this? Okay, I can actually record for longer. Hold on, 1 second. Uh, okay, sorry, got a hair stuck. Um, but yeah, this is really how people imagine Utah. We could get a view on top of one of these. Just kidding. We could actually let's get a full-on view, like a bird's eye view. So, never mind. I lost Monument Valley. Oh wait. Okay, pretty much bird's eye view of Utah, and then imagine this going on and on. Now, of course, there's a Salt Lake City area that exists, and if you've been there, you know that's not true. But also, when looking at a physical map, I feel like that's when you want to see this area differently. I hope this made sense. I feel like I didn't explain this well. Oh, and from what you could tell, I was mentioning how it's similar to St. George. St. George actually has some red rock going on around here. So that actually makes a lot more sense now. So we're actually now in the Red Rock area. You can see it on the outside. Yeah, but from what you can tell, let's go near one of the areas. I don't know. This place actually seems familiar when visiting my grandparents. They don't live close to this, but I feel like okay, yeah. So this doesn't like yeah. There's a lot of plant supporting. This doesn't quite feel like what we just saw. I wonder what year these photos. It usually tells you if you look around. But yeah, and then oh yeah, then it gets really green. So from what you can tell, it like is with these red rocks, but sort of isn't like what we just saw. What we just saw goes on and on and on is basically the full lesson summary. So I hope that actually finally makes sense now. And then if we just take a look, and then if you zoom in by the green patches, you can actually see red rock, but it's just really hidden and really covered in these tiny bushes or trees. Can make it dark. Looks weird at night here. Um, but yeah, hopefully this lesson made sense. Also, too, okay, this is probably the biggest example of them all because the most bushes are on here. Somebody took a photo up here. Okay, yeah, just look at all these trees. It's like dry and it has the red sand, but still not. So, yeah, that's basically the full lesson. I want to see if I've recorded. Okay. This is probably just going to be a much shorter video. Sorry if this lesson was just not interesting and same as one of the first ones and repetitive. I have a ton of Utah ideas in mind. So, but then I'll probably get worldwide again. I should probably make a part 2 of the Manila and the Manila population density since I was pointed out that I wasn't even looking at the huge areas there. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to end the video here. So, thanks for watching and goodbye.